Hey guys, my name's Shannon Ischy. I am a graduate student at Tarleton State University, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts and opinions that I developed after reading the book Drive by Daniel Pink. The theory of motivation 2.0 stood out to me most while reading this book. It was mentioned multiple times throughout the entire book, so I found it to be pretty important and insightful regarding our everyday lives. Almost every time Pink discussed Motivation 2.0, he would also reference back to the metaphor carrots and sticks in regard to rewards and punishments. My favorite example Pink used related to our childhood and how we were taught carrots and sticks at a young age without even knowing it. I think this caught my attention mostly because I had never thought of the process of disciplining children relating to using a process such as carrots and sticks. The example made me begin to think how it relates to our adult behavior. Whenever we witness people who do bad things or they have a bad attitude, we typically blame it on how they were raised. Because of this, I came to the conclusion that how we are rewarded or punished as a child had a huge impact on how we behave as adults, specifically in the workplace. It could be illustrated through how we treat our coworkers, our customers, our daily punctuality, and how loyal and committed we are to our organization. Throughout the book, when Pink would discuss the different theories of motivation, I enjoyed that he would also explain when each theory was deemed ineffective and effective. In regard to Motivation 2.0, for example, Pink explained that this theory could be ineffective because it can oftentimes turn play into work. I see this a lot in child sports. A parent recognizes that the child enjoys and is good at an activity or a sport, so they place them in a competitive league. Depending on how much the child enjoys the competition, this could be good or bad. If the child thrives off competition, there may be no problem. However, if the child dislikes competition, the previous passion the child had could be made into a requirement or a job, and they no longer enjoy doing it. Due to the fact that competitions always result in a reward or a loss, the child may do anything they can to win, which may in turn cause illicit behavior or cheating, doing anything they can to be the best and win. The child's fear to lose may also cause them to get distracted or lose confidence in themselves, which can be a bigger issue later down the line. However, implementing carrots and sticks can also be effective in certain situations. Pink used the example of assigning unfavorable tasks or tasks that no one wants to complete without some kind of reward. Usually, the greater the reward, the greater the desire to take on the task. This reward could be monetary-based, recognition, or promotion. For example, high school students. Typically, they have jobs that no one else would want to do. Well, this is because these companies will hire them with almost no prior experience or skills, unlike other jobs who require an abundance of experience and skills. This typically results in the company hiring cheap labor and the high school students being able to put some kind of work experience on their resume while making a little bit of money. Pink also explained that when the reward is offered can have a great impact on the individual's level of motivation. If the individual is aware of the end reward prior to completing the task, the same results may occur that I had discussed previously in the ineffective situations. So the individual may do anything they can to complete the task, including cheating or lying, or maybe even not conducting the task wholeheartedly and doing the bare minimum. However, there are two possible results from waiting till the task is completed to offer a reward, and I believe this depends on the relationship of the two parties involved. First, if the relationship is good and they have an honest relationship that has been around for a while, the individual will most likely complete the task intrinsically to either help the person out or because they know if they do the job right, they will be rewarded appropriately. But if the relationship is bad or it's fairly new, the individual may be resistant to completing the task without a definite reward. Overall, I came to the conclusion from Pink's explanations throughout the book that the level of effectiveness of carrots and sticks definitely depends on the task at hand, the people involved, and when the concept is implemented. I thoroughly enjoyed reading this book and discovering new ideas and theories that I had never learned about. I'm looking forward to learning about what everyone else thought about this book, as well as their opinions on Pink's theories. Thanks.